Yeah, his aunt asked me to help him to take him to Vietnam because he doesn't speak English very well. So I said, okay, that's fine. But when we got on the airplane, I did not know how bad he is.
You didn't know what he was going to do. He was going from being very hyper to being very calm to being very hyper.
He looked a little off, so, and then I saw him kind of rubbing his hand on the emergency door, and that's when I realized, okay, he's not up to any good.
When we got on the airplane, he he said, let me go talk to the pilot. I want the airplane to drop. I want to go home. I want to go home. And try to calm him down, Yep. When we got to Chicago, I thought he's going to be calm, long flight, so he's going to sleep, but nope, it didn't turn out that way.
The guy came up and had a small little young blonde boy that was wanting to go to the bathroom. He pushed him out of the way and started playing with the occupied sign like he didn't understand that the door was locked. Lady came out and he started pushing the kid out of the way, and I said, wait a minute, backed him up across the way. The purser already knew he had a problem, came up behind him, and the little kid went into the bathroom. After that, the kid, he was fidgeting with all the cigarette holders. He was going back to the lock sign, trying to push in the door. He was just all over the place. His hands were like this, he was going like this, talking out of his head. Once he went in there, he stayed a long time, and I knew there was a problem. The purser stayed and went back to check on him, and that's when you could see that he had pulled his shirt off and actually taken his shirt and put it into the toilet. And then I don't know if he was trying to clean it off the walls or if he took the crap and he put it on the walls, but either way, we had a major mess in the bathroom after that.
Nobody can get him out. So the flight attendant went and asked me to go down there. So I went to the bathroom, tried to calm him down and take him back to the seat. And from there, he just sit there and he poured Coke and everything on the seat, on the pillow, and oh my God, this is horrible. And everything he asked, we give him. Drink, food. He asked some alcohol, but we say nope, alcohol for you. Yeah. Yeah. And later on, there's three big guys. They asked three big guys had to stand around him. And everybody around him, they moved them away from him.
They put him back in his seat, and he was a little irate at this point. So they had asked myself and two other gentlemen if we'd be willing to just kind of back them up and have a physical presence.
The three of those guys got behind him and then stayed standing up behind him for about 30 minutes, and then after that sat down behind him once you could see he had calmed down enough for us to land the plane.
We were just there on standby waiting in case he was becoming violent or something, but fortunately he didn't.
Hopefully they would treat him and help him, That's what I wish, because he's young, he needs to change.
He never went to sleep the whole time. He was agitated, he was raising his voice, he was being very disruptive, and I thought the United crew did a great job in staying calm in a bad situation.